Hello, everyone.
Hello, Colin.
How you doing?
I'm feeling... I'll tell you what, I'm feeling sleek, Colin.
Are you feeling sleek?
I'm feeling sleek.
I said everyone. It's only you in the room, Dan. It's weird.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, it's quite dark in here, isn't it?
I'm kind of feeling svelte.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, I'm feeling cool.
What about you, Ross? What are you feeling?
I am feeling sublime.
Sublime. How you feeling, James?
I'm feeling smooth and soft as Telly Savalas's head.
Like, I'm feeling quite hydrodynamic.
I'm smooth like butter. I think.
Yeah.
Why is that,
like
though?
Why is that? Is it because...
Wait. Is it... Did you all manscape?
It's because I manscaped today.
I manscaped today.
I manscaped today.
In fact, I manscape every day.
I used my deodorant and toner from Manscaped today, which is why I feel quite svelte.
Oh, wow. That's fancy. I haven't got into that yet. Is the deodorant and toner good?
Oh, yeah. It's a whole refreshing and zesty experience.
So wait. Manscaped is not just a trimmer for your intimate areas, but they give you what?
Not just a tactical lawnmower with a light on the end of it so you can see where you're going, Colin. No. They also give you deodorant and a spray toner as well.
I mean, the spray toner is changing my life.
Yep.
I'm considering, less talc because of the spray.
No.
That's how companies.
Oh my God.
Manscaped have topped you. They've gone further.
Medicated talc stocks are tumbling across the world at this shock announcement that you are going to switch over to toner.
Well, we'll see. I'm testing it out.
So would it be fair to say that Manscaped has sort of changed your life?
I mean, it kind of has. I mean, because when Holly shaved my balls for me, she said that now my penis looked like Oaken's. So there you go.
Well, that's where clearly he got his good looks from. So
you're welcome.
Yes, fantastic.
If you've never listened to this podcast before,
yes, there we go.
Every episode is somebody's first episode, Colin.
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Also,
it's true.
I mean, you don't know who Holly and Oaken are, do you?
No, it's true.
Does
anyone really know who anyone is?
I'm sure we're going to want to know now.
I think. I mean, a quick rundown, just moving away from sort of your kids, is
Holly is not my child, by the way.
Is the fact that it's really, really swish. It comes with a great box. Not your kids. This is the Manscaped stuff going on. It comes with a really great box, and it makes a great present.
It makes a
I was really chuffed. We each got a box through from Manscaped, and I tell you what, I flipped open. I was like, that's a premium product right there.
You get a wash bag, you get a little newspaper, you get some ball toner, deodorant.
Has anyone tried the weed whacker?
I'm wearing my t-shirt.
Weed whacker for your nose and your ears.
I think the weed whacker is separate, but you can get a weed whacker.
You can get a weed whacker if you like.
Which is to do the nose hair and ear hair.
If only there was some sort of discount.
Do you know what?
To get the whole thing.
I've got to say as well, one thing, you know how on clippers, I've never really used clippers before, but you get the little things you can click on to make different gradients? They even come with that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They fit really nicely as well.
It makes it really easy, yes. You're not just... Because I tell you what...
You could use it as a beard trimmer if you wanted.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't. It's like you're using the right tools for the job.
Yeah, well,
using
disinfectant.
the right
I definitely what we're all about on.
If only we could give our listeners a discount for these amazing products.
I've always wanted
in the lead up to Christmas as well.
Yeah, it would be so good, wouldn't it?
It's a great gift. It's easy to wrap. It's a nice thing. It looks great under the tree. Get a gift for someone. And also, Dangerlings, if 8 of you have done it by the time we hit Christmas, then we might get a sponsorship deal out of it.
Only 8 people?
Yeah.
Only
Think
8?
about all the Nandos that we can buy with that.
We're not going to buy Nando's, Dan. Dan, stop with your chicken.
I'm going to buy more ball trimmers.
Yes.
I want double-handed ball trimming. That's what I need in my life. I tell you what.
360.
We need more ball trimmers.
James, if you want to get another one, you can do it with the code because you can get 20% off.
20% off?
And you can get free shipping.
Free
with
shipping?
the code DangerClub, all one word, at manscaped.com. That is 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code DangerClub. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job. The right tools, Ross. Use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. I am so looking forward to being able to talk about this on every episode up to Christmas. It's great fun. Let's talk about our balls more and let's have an episode. Hey! Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Velda, I don't think I can do it. Get back out there.
You've just cleaned Velda's butt really tightly.
Very important fortitude save, or I'm gonna turn you to stone!
Fulton Battle Stone.
Sprinkle it with blood. Come on, everybody.
What's the date? What year?
Most druids are all like, oh, trees.
I think we need to have a conversation. She moves off and goes up the stairs.
Darts come flying out. 20 hit points.
20 hit points for flipping heck.
The adventure continues now. It is one of my favourite bits because it's the end of November now. We're right near the end of it. It's starting to get colder. And Scott, I know it's your favourite time of the year because it's nearly December, which means it's basically now Christmas, and it's going to be Christmas for just the next few weeks.
Listen, I'm no season hater, but we sailed through the entire Halloween period of these records and didn't mention it at all, which was galling to me and just absolutely furious about it.
Give us some witchy business then, Scott. Give us some Halloween spook.
Okay, did you know that originally jack-o'-lanterns were carried before the thing got taken to the New World, the America? They were carried in turnips before they were put in pumpkins, and everyone got over there and they were like, there's these big orange things here. These are well more convenient. We're going to do these instead.
Good knowledge.
And
knowledge.
And millions of turnips breathed a sigh of relief because they were gutted and made into amusing faces.
Yeah.
And instead,
everyone
took it on.
Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Like, if you've ever tried to carve a turnip,
I might try turnip whittling. That sounds like quite fun, but yeah.
You traditionalist, you Halloween purist.
Well, put aside your whittling turnips because it's nearly Christmas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hey. I tell you what, whittling turnips sounds like something that Robin would say to Batman, isn't it? Whittling turnips, Batman.
That's the English Batman and Robin, isn't it? That's Knight and Squire.
Yeah. I know, Knight and Squire. Yeah.
Knight and Squire.
That was the
great comic.
Yeah, that was the comic run.
And do they have an American butler? That's the twist, like Bruce Wayne's butler's American.
I can't remember who Knight and Squire's butler were, actually.
I can't remember. I remember I remember one of their villains is called Double Entendre, and it's two people who say everything in innuendo.
Amazing.
It's such a great little series. It's so good. I love these ones from it. No, but does anyone have like December traditions? Because I'm genuinely now going to be getting into full Christmas mode. Like, we've hit December. I am Christmas mouse for now because I feel I've paid for it because I did a late gig on Regent Street the night they were putting up the decorations, and I had to walk fucking miles to go and get a bus to get away from it all. So I feel like I've earned some Christmas spirit now.
Guess what? This year in Hartford, I'm going to be turning on the lights.
Yeah.
As fucking Santa Claus, obviously.
That's amazing.
With the mayor.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Cool, right? I'm getting into the local vibe around these parts. I've got chatting to a councilwoman whose kid goes to the same school as my kid, and that's how stuff's done local. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
kids
man.
Get to the same
Talking,
school,
it's
you
great.
Get chatting, and before you know it, you're turning on the lights of Hartford. I've only been here 3 years. Boom.
You'll be the mayor soon, won't you? Eh?
Yeah,
you will be the mayor.
Drum, please. Can you run for mayor?
Oh, maybe.
Dressed as Santa Claus. Yes, I'll be Mayor Santa Claus.
I would love that so much.
I'd be so sick.
Famously last year, they did a live switch on just with a video link though, because no one was allowed to do the celebration. There's no one there except for the mayor and the tree, and it went. I'm pretty sure it went viral. The mayor, pressed the button and like the tree didn't come on, and then like a second later it came on because him and the guy who was doing the lighting rig, they hadn't decided whether they were going to go on on one or on that old lethal weapon thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he went like 3, 2, 1, boink, and nothing happened, and then the tree then clicked on. It's like,
amazing.
That is a piece of paper you just pushed there. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen again.
Find the clip. Yeah, man, you got to see this.
Yeah. I mean, Holly will find it.
We'll stick it on the Discord.
Have any other celebrities that you know of turned on the lights in Hartford before? Like whose shoes are you stepping into? Other than the mayor who doesn't know which.
I mean, I was there on the year before, 2019. We were there, I don't remember. I think it was just the mayor.
It can be the sort of thing that local celebrities get involved with, like Cheryl Baker or someone like that. You know, someone who's a lovely old celebrity who, you know, obviously, you know, is sort of semi-retired.
That's how Holly has sold it to my mum and my sister. She's like, local celebrity Drummond Postgate will be turning on the lights this year. That was the thing she said to him. I was like,
amazing.
Anyway,
today Hartford, tomorrow the world, mate.
Probably just Hartford.
Just Hartford.
I'll just keep it
Stevenage.
Maybe even Hartford FM.
Do you really want Stevenage? My God. Anyway,
mate, you should get on the radio and do that. You should go, just phone out the radio and say that you're going to be turning on the lights and get an interview and just drop the Danger Club podcast. We'll be thinking Hartford. I love that. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, like Dan was saying, it's funny, isn't it? Because you get older with Christmas. And when you're a kid, everything's done for you, and then you sort of hit adulthood and it's like, oh no, Christmas literally fuck all happens unless you do it. So what's your Christmas like? You know, and I think we've all been through those periods of like Christmas we've been like, I'm not doing anything, and then you have this miserable Ebenezer Christmas.
No, we've never done
where
that.
you go too much.
Yeah,
I've kind of like
never done that, James. That's just you, man.
Well, the thing
I'm
is,
joking.
because it's normally been like Christmas Day, you do something, but the build up to Christmas, that's been a real swinger for me. Like some years I've done stuff, some years I haven't, because I should point out, like Drum, I do play a seasonal character, which, unlike what you'd think, often kills
the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny, yeah.
Jack
Pumpkinhead.
But James, come on. I mean, the thing is, it's just how much the whole thing about being the big guy for me is that my Christmas starts like boom, beginning of November, and that's when the Christmas spirit starts to take you, and it just goes like it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds, and like some of that is hard work and stress, but some of it is festive cheer and making magic happen. And I tell you what, man, when you grab that bull by the horns, there ain't no stopping it.
It's true. Legal disclaimer, Drummond has children, so which it makes all Christmas special again.
I guess
have
so,
I done
but no, you're right. And
the thing is, ever since, me and Holly have always loved it anyway, even before we had kids, man, and like I was doing the Santa stuff before Willow or any of these chillblains came along.
It's true, and doesn't your wonderful partner have the delight in watching Christmas movies all the way through the year?
Oh well, we've tried to stop that from happening. But yes, if given the choice, she would watch Christmas films all year long.
Because didn't we discuss a few weeks ago, like what would happen if your other half went out and you put on something horrible and despicable? She'd stick on like Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, it's Hallmark movies. Yeah, Hallmark Christmas movies. Yes. Quite often with a religious edge.
Dan, do you think you're going to get into some Christmas rap this year? Some Christmas hip hop?
I mean, I thought it peaked with Christmas in Hollis.
Yeah.
And then we had War on Christmas by Epic Beardmen a couple of years ago. Okay. That's a good Christmas hip hop track.
We've also got Christmas Rapping by Curtis Blow, which is,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I tell you what,
sorry, I just really like that tune.
It's good. It's a tune.
Oh yeah.
Curtis Blow.
There's Merry Motherfucking Xmas by Eazy-E.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fucking plethora. In fact, I got you a couple of hip hop Christmas albums.
You chucked a bunch on
Yeah. But wasn't there a CD as well? I'm sure I ordered a CD.
I think you gave it to me on a little memory stick.
Did they go like full, like was it like maybe. Jingle Up My Ho 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 or something like that? Like, did they go full on like?
What was that, James?
I don't know. I don't speak the hip hop.
But why keep trying?
Jingle up my ho-ho.
But the thing is, because like you get the Now Christmas album, and it's really cheesy and green, and there's like all that sort of stuff. Do they go that's what I meant? Not.
I did. To be fair, James, I'm unfairly cussing you because I did a Bad Santa gig it wasn't last year. It was last year, and I did a lot of those exact jokes, along with several other lads who had graduated from the Bugden School of Comedy, as I'm sure you can imagine.
There are many Father Christmas dodgy gags you could do. Trust me, there are many. Oh,
it's a fine line, my friends.
It is a fine line, and it depends which line of Christmas you fall over to. To definitely not do those gags.
I mean, you can do both.
He's from the wrong side of Christmas.
Yeah, 100%. Drum and I couldn't be from more opposing sides of Christmas. When we go out to perform, it is the exact antithesis of each other.
You're like two positive charges, and you're like,
oh my goodness.
I mean, the classic. Sorry to just. I just want to. No. I don't want to stop talking about Christmas hip hop without mentioning Who Spiked the Eggnog, which is the greatest Christmas hip hop tune. It's a Death Row collaboration.
Love it.
The Dog Pounder in there and a bunch of other people, and it's like really heavy, nasty, gangstery. Who Spiked the Eggnog is absolutely brilliant.
Well,
you nearly said crip hop there, John, and I feel like that has to be the drum.
There's also Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by Nate Dogg, which is technically an R&B song, but
friend of the show, Nathan Dogg.
Can we just say rest in peace, Nate Dogg, again? Thank you.
We always do.
Yes. It's like the third or fourth time we've said rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Oh my God! Well, I tell you what, raining down on the party are poison darts, raining down like references to Nate Dogg on this podcast. So let's find out how you deal with it. Shania, you got a dart in the face.
I mean, was it in the neck? Was it in the face? If it was in the face, okay, it was in the neck. All right.
You didn't. You didn't.
Didn't.
You need to protect your neck. Thank you, Dan. That was very good. I'm glad you said that.
No, if it hit her in the, her very high cheekbones, she would have been really pissed off. But it was just a neck. It's just a neck dart, so she threw it away.
Dan, can I ask if Fulton, if we didn't chuck that blood over Fulton, right?
Yeah.
What would have happened? Man.
If you do not turn Fulton, if you can't cure petrification using the blood, and the blood has to be used within, I think it's within an hour of the death of the basilisk. Okay. It has to be used very quickly to reverse it. If you can't do that, it is very hard to do it. There are high-level spells that can do it. There is stone-to-flesh spells, but they are quite hard to come by.
Yeah,
there is very high-level magic.
It's incredibly
but that very
niche.
well could have.
I was busy looking through everything that is possible for Shania to use, and there was nothing that seemed appropriate at all. I was properly panicking.
I did my Arcana check was up, but I knew what was in my spellbook. I was like, nah.
And Ross, were you ready?
How did you feel?
Were you ready with another character? Or?
Oh, I've always got a character. Like Scott, I've got characters coming out of every orifice.
Oh, what is it?
I think Ross was planning on just carrying on being Fulton, but stone Fulton.
Yeah.
I've got a wrestler. I've got a gunslinger.
Didn't we do another spin-off of this very show full of another team of characters just for the very purpose of having backup characters in case?
No, mine's going to be completely new.
Oh, well, if we're doing that, then I've got about 8 different characters I'd love to try.
Yeah.
I did wonder, because Guns and Gears came out with the gunslinger rules in it, and then Fulton immediately just ran straight at a basilisk. I was like, hang on.
Yeah. That's the thing, because it's worth it. Pathfinders have a lot of new books coming out and new classes because the Kitsune's out. And I was like, well, that changes my backup character then, because that exists.
When these new books come out, do they update the main book, or
they add it?
Or like
you're thinking of the internet.
Oh, right.
You're thinking
physical
of
book doesn't change.
Wait, because
I bought that copy of it.
Yeah,
you bought a copy of the internet. Yeah, I've got it on my computer.
Drum's thinking more about the Encyclopedia Britannica he's got. It's just like, don't they just come round and send you more copies of the same book? Didn't I subscribe to this in the 80s?
Oh my God, they certainly had a lot of weird spells, Drum, which you always find. Every time they bring out new spells, you manage to get them in your spell list within about a week of them being out. which is why we get crazy stuff.
Yeah. So it is on the interweb.
It is on the internet.
But if I look in my book and try to create a character from the book, the expensive book, what?
Just this reminds me. Now we kind of glossed over it a bit. Scott, you pulled a face, and I definitely pulled a face. What was the Elemental Ultimate Onslaught, or whatever it was called? What happened there? I mean,
what do you mean? What happened?
That was named after like the fireworks used to be named after in the 80s, where it was like the Ultimate Thunder Mountain Destroyer, and it would go.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Die out.
Annihilation Wave.
Yeah, Annihilation Wave.
I'm pretty sure the Annihilation Wave was like an arc in some of the Avengers comics where they had to fight the Annihilation Wave. They go to negative space. But yeah, you could tell it's a new spell because most of the spells that we deal with are things like, minor inconvenience or set your foot on fire a little bit, and then there's Elemental Annihilation. Some writer had a different opinion on how magic should work, didn't they?
Yeah,
make it. Yeah,
you have to use an extra whatever it is, like action to do it. So that means that it's really, really powerful.
Yeah, fair.
It's still just within your go though. So just go, I do that now. It's good. I love it. I'm really glad that I got to use it. Boom.
What is the total damage it can do? Sorry, was it 4d6 total?
It is, let me check this. It's 1d6 of fire damage, 3d6 of bludgeoning damage, and if you heighten it, which I can't do yet, I thought I could, but I couldn't, you can add another 2d6.
Jeez. Okay, nice. so the Elemental Annihilation Wave as standard, fresh out the box before you do any DLC for it, is 4d6 of damage, which is... It's an Annihilation Wave for cockroaches.
I mean, because the thing is, like, this is compared to my Fireball spell, which has 6d6 fire damage, and if I heighten it, it gives another 2d6s. It's...
I think the Annihilation Wave is more about getting rid of a bunch of small enemies. Like, it's an Annihilation Wave for kobolds, perhaps.
It pushes.
Do you want to know what happens if you're able to? It knocks them back. It might knock them prone.
Yeah.
If they critically fail it, and if you sustain it, so if you cast it again on the second turn without using a spell slot, you use another 3 actions. It then does. It then hits a 60-foot cone. So it hits double the area. Everything in it takes the damage again. They have to make another save, and then it leaves the lingering effects of gust of wind on the area for another round after that. So everything left in the area then has to basically make saves in order to be able to push through the wall of force to get at you.
That second bit that I didn't get to do because we were worried about smashing Fulton to pieces was going to be the real icing on the whole cake of it, but
If Fulton was smashed, we couldn't bring him back, could we?
No, I'd be dead.
Well, I mean, we could do, but it would be messy.
Yeah. Like the T-1000, just going.
Yeah, just sticking together with shoe cheese.
Gross. Oh well, let's not congratulate ourselves just yet because we've got a gallery of death to get through first. We've got this long flight of stairs with darts firing down it at a terrible rate with a little guy who takes them back up at the end. It's like bowling. They all just kind of drop out of the thing. And then
it's a living.
Up at the top. The stairs, you reckon the stairs are about 40 feet up. You can see they get up to the upper level. However, the stairs are very large and very badly maintained, so they count as difficult terrain. So they require twice as much movement to get to the top of them. Basically, every square counts as 2 squares of movement if you want to get up there. So we'll pick up with everyone sitting in the thing as you're kind of throwing away the dart that stabbed you in the neck.
Now,
and try to
that looks like difficult terrain. Now, didn't we get some boots?
Yeah, I've got some boots. Difficult terrain ain't going to bother me. It's going to bother you lot.
Maybe you should go first, Bubba, because you could just
what, and get a bunch of fucking darts in me head?
Well, you got the nice boots, didn't you? So off you go.
I cut the basilisk open. Here you go.
Just before we do anything, I might try a spell called Safe Passage. This is something that I've recently decided to start using. It says that we can repel the dangers from all around us.
That
it makes
sounds
a passage
lovely.
through a chosen area safe for a brief amount of time.
Shall
and
it?
anyone,
Shall it?
yeah.
I've learned that your mystical and wild and magical abilities are never quite as simple as you paint them out.
I feel
Do you want to go first?
No. Let's not have anyone go first. Let's just know exactly what that spell does.
Okay. So, all right, our character. Let's see. Anyone passing through the area gains the following benefits against harmful effects of the terrain and environment, including environmental damage, hazardous terrain, and hazards in the area. The spell grants a +2 status bonus to AC and saves against such effects, and resistance 5 to all damage from such effects. Furthermore, the spell prevents anything in the area that's prone to collapse, such as rickety bridge, unstable ceiling.
This is a great spell for getting through a crumbling building or a gaseous cloud or an acidy bog.
Okay.
That dart rolled a fucking 40 to hit you, so a +2 to our AC.
We've got to try and disarm
us at all.
So in character. So what do you think, guys? Do you think we could use it? Would be useful, yeah?
I think it's a very useful spell, but maybe this might be a bit too much for it, possibly.
You're saying that my powers are not good enough?
Yeah, Velda, I can't believe you're saying their powers aren't good enough.
No, I'm not saying your powers aren't good enough. I'm saying that, these darts... I mean, look at your neck looks really bad, Shania.
Yeah, I don't want to risk don't you talk about my neck, okay?
Well, I just don't want to
how things look, okay? You got something better to do than this spell? Then fucking show me.
Velda, you got anything better?
Couldn't you just... I thought that someone was going to run up there with a lizard skin, and failing that, one of our trap people was going to do the trap.
It's me! I've already done it! I'm time for the basilisk!
Okay.
Fulton, we can really see...
Fulton looks like a ginger version of Boo from Monsters, Inc.
All right, let me go up and see if I can do this.
Can I at least...
Well...
Because that won't cover us all. Can I at least see if I can dismantle the trap or disarm it from here before you run up there?
Yeah, maybe
that's what I was going to say. Yeah. Can Bubba detect magic on the whole staircase as well?
Bubba, you detect magic, you detect no magic.
Cool. There's no magic up there, so you're all right.
So, Caragor, you can kind of peer around the corner to make a perception check without having to step onto the stairs themselves. So give me a perception.
What am I perceiving?
Oh, sorry.
Let's let Scott Ivis go first, Cole.
Yeah, I was just going to cast guidance on his disarming check.
Thank you, Colin. What am I perceiving? Sorry.
You're trying to look to see if you can see a mechanism that you can disable.
Okay, look.
You see a way of disabling it.
Would that be thievery? Thievery's for thieving something.
It's perception to spot the way of disabling it, and then thievery to actually disable it.
Righty-ho, understood. All right, what's that guidance, Cole?
It's just a +1.
Okay, so that's a total of 23.
A 23, you can't see a mechanism from down here that could disable it.
Oh, Todd, that might be upstairs. We might have to go with Basilisk thing. But the thing is, Fulton, wait, Fulton, before you run. Oh, God, you've really got to get in there quick with him, haven't you? Before you run, you won't be able to dismantle the trap when you get upstairs. So it's going to be me or Bubba that has to run up there with Basilisk skin.
Well, we can both go, because there's 2 basilisks.
I'd maximise our chances, and if I can't do it, then I'd rather have Bubba as backup than you. No offence, mate. No offence.
I mean, you're very brave.
I came up with the idea, though.
Well, no, you came up with the idea to just run up the stairs wearing a basilisk, not to dismantle the trap. This is a
fine.
And he throws the basilisk skin over Caragor.
I sort of catch it really awkwardly, and it sort of flaps around.
And it says I'm the only one that has the hissy fits in this place. God.
How did you skin a basilisk so quickly? It takes people hours to do that.
You do everything with an axe. Like, literally, I've seen you eat breakfast with your axe. Like, how'd you do it?
I've seen him go to the toilet. He took the axe. He took the axe to the toilet.
To the axe. I mean, it's just very strange.
All right, good luck. Do you want me to... I've already skinned the other one. I didn't know why she was just talking then.
Okay.
Go.
That was really quick. All right, chuck it over me. Chuck it over me.
Fucking stinks in here.
Who would like
to
chuck
it over
bad on the outside?
Thanks, mate.
They smell bad on both sides. Who would like to make a craft check to try and make shields out of these basilisks?
I'll do a crafting check.
Blimey, can I also try?
Okay.
I will also.
Okay, so Bubba tries one, Shania tries the other.
Okay.
Do you guys have
natural 20? Natural 20.
Way! Natural 20.
Very nice for a total of
30.
30. Very good. Okay, you managed to keep most of the bones in place, Bubba, and you managed to get inside the basilisk. So it gives you some pretty good cover.
I'd like to think that Bubba's now wearing a 3-piece basilisk suit. It's really impeccably tailored, just fucking sharp hands, mate.
Got a 19 to make one for my boyfriend.
19 total.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the one for Caragor is not quite as good and looks a bit.
No,
you're not just going to let Bubba do them both.
It's better because it's made with love.
It's made with love. And
I made this
slightly
for you.
lower bonus. So
here you go.
Flappy basilisk appendages.
Bubba, your suit gives you the benefit of total cover, of heavy cover,
Lovely.
which gives you a +4 to your armor class. Caragor, yours only gives you a +2 to your armor class.
Well, total cover only gives you a +4.
That's, yes.
Wait.
Total cover.
Wait.
The enemy cannot see you at all.
No, that's a heavy cover, as in kind of like you're peeking out from behind something, from behind a table. That's total cover. If they can't see you, they can't attack you. It's not quite the same.
Right. Okay. So does that mean could you still roll against my armor class on the?
Yeah. It's rolling against your armor class, but you got a +4 to your armor.
But if
class
you rolled a 40 last time, that's still critical, success.
Yeah. I will tell you that was a very high roll, but yes, it is still possible that the darts can hit you.
Wait, okay, so if Dan rolled a 40, was that a natural 20 that he rolled before?
I mean,
did he have a +20?
I can't help but feel that the idea that we had in our minds was something akin to a large basilisk umbrella that was sort of on sticks, that the things would go
It's a bit like a Tetsudo, right? For a Roman Tetsudo.
And rather than something against your skin, I mean, that's... that's not really going to do... Well, if you go
so like the darts could get stuck in it, but they wouldn't actually get you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That was the idea.
Like holding a blanket out in front of you, they'd get stuck in the blanket.
Cover does, but unfortunately, they're not big enough to kind of completely cover you. Like there's still a chance that, because they're coming from everywhere, there's loads of them, the chance that they might get through. There's a lower chance because you've made this incredible basilisk cover, which I'm going to head off right now, is not usable armor that you can carry on using for the rest of the armor.
What about if you dried it? If we dry it out, there'd be crispy basilisk armor.
It'll be all crispy, mate. It'll break immediately.
Yeah,
crispy basilisk, no good, mate.
Crispy basilisk.
It's like seaweed.
Thank you, Shania, for this. It's great.
You are welcome.
Caragor looks at Fulton and goes, "Fulton, you got a shield? Got a shield, mate?"
I've got a buckler. He just shows a little one on his arm.
You have. I just made you the. You don't need a shield.
I've never seen Fulton use anything but a two-handed weapon. I can't remember. So yeah.
That buckler. Do I?
I do actually have a shield.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do actually. I think have a shield. I'm pretty sure I do have a shield. It gives me like +1 to my AC.
Is this one of those times where something you rolled your character with finally comes in useful?
Yeah.
I recommend your character has a shield. All right, in the bag.
I've got shield as well that I could cast, which gives me another +1.
So you can cast shield. You can have a physical shield, and you can use the raise shield action as one of your actions, which will give you a bonus to your armor class. However, bearing in mind that that will be one action that you're not using to move up the stairs. So if your plan is to try and get up the stairs as quickly as possible, you'll be effectively walking slower, trying to protect yourselves. So that's the trade-off you need to think about.
What is everyone's armor class now?
Just
at the moment with the
I've actually got a question on that.
Yes, James.
Can I cast shield on somebody else?
What does the spell say?
It doesn't specify. You raise a magical shield of force. Doesn't say I can't cast it on someone else. It literally.
What is the range?
The range. It doesn't say. It doesn't have a range.
Lies.
You raise a magical shield of force. This counts as using the raise a shield action, giving you a +1 circumstance bonus to AC until the start of your next turn. But it doesn't require a hand to use. But you, because surely it could be like, I suppose.
But I see what you mean, though, because a magical shield, why would it all of a sudden be tied to just you?
Yeah, exactly. And light, I can cast and stick on anything. I could literally just do whatever, but no. Okay, fair enough.
It counts as using a raise shield action set. Yeah, I think you can only use it on yourself. I'm afraid.
No, it was just a question.
So what armor?
Just slowly as we go along, like with the basilisk and the magical abilities, like Bubba's looking like kitted out, and Caragor's looking like at his round at his stuff, being like, I'm just not really.
Are you above 30?
Feels like keeps slipping off you.
Yeah. No,
Plus
without
got the
any
guilt that he has to use the suit.
has to use the suit.
Because Shania's looking at him like,
my AC standard without me adding anything onto it is 25.
Okay, so you've got 27 now.
With what? With the
basilisk,
the
and then if you want to use the buckler, that's another +1 with
the buckler. I wouldn't have to use a raised shield action, would I?
You would, yeah, to get your +1.
So I would still have to use raised shield. And if you raise a shield, you couldn't you have to spend each turn spending an action to raise shield. Yeah. You can't just raise a shield and then you've accounted. Okay, fine. So that is a big action economy trade-off, isn't it? It's a bit crap.
My AC is on 27 as well with the bonus.
And then you've got a shield as a spell.
Well, yeah, but then again, I'm wasting an action trying to get up the stairs. So
okay.
Yeah, so you're both at 27. That's as much as we can.
If it's just AC. Oh no, because we need to have someone who can disarm the trap when they get up there. Yeah. And I'm actually slightly better at that, I think, than Bubba. I like to.
Yeah,
think.
you are.
I don't know. Will it be a disarm? It might just be a lever up there that you can just go.
It might just be a lever.
It might be, but I mean, it'd be a struggle to go through all of this effort to get the top of the stairs and then find that actually it was something more complicated. But it might be a lever.
Yeah.
Could be a button.
It might be a little man that we
could be a little man. Could be a little man endlessly feeding darts into an incredible.
All you have to do is kill the little guy that runs the plane.
Yes, exactly. Yes, or convince him that you're the Dark Lord and he should just fuck off and stop making.
Well, if I had Bubba's skin, I'd have 28 armor.
What's the
if you had
one
Bubba's
better than
skin?
us.
If it is like a hold on. Hold on. If it is a disarm, then what will we need? What skill will it be? What role?
Thievery.
It'll be a thievery. All right. Okay. So yeah.
Are you saying that if he swapped skins, then Caragor would be on 29?
Where? Danger Club.
So if you skin Bubba and Fulton puts on Bubba's skin with the basilisk on top, I'll give you another +1.
Wait, hang on. Danger Club. We might allow me to think a little laterally. Instead of us actually going upstairs, Shania, did you say you stepped on a lever, a little thing that triggered the thing?
It was the step itself. I stepped on the step, and the step went down a bit, and it kind of.
So, if we create something, if we stand away from it, and we create something that at a distance has enough weight as your leg, and we press it whilst we're not there, from a distance, it'll just spend a load of darts, firing it into nothing, and eventually we'll run out of darts, we just walk upstairs.
You say eventually it runs out, but it might not. It might not.
What if the second step...
What if it doesn't stop, Caragor? What if it never stops?
Wait. What if it's the only... Wait, what if it's the only the first step that's the trigger?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If the second step is fine, then we just skip the first step.
I mean, you could test that out, but I would suggest having lots of stuff to.
I am going to test it out. Right. Caragor gets the skin.
Okay.
Can I give Caragor my skin as well? Would that be crazy?
No.
All right,
that is great.
But should you give Caragor the skin? Because he's got +4 on it, right?
Yeah, yours is better than...
Yours is better than the one.
We're not going up the stairs, are we? Just have this.
I'm just gonna try the next step.
All right, just have this skin for now. Take that one off. Here we go.
Cheers.
Swap
yours
skins.
is well snug.
In it.
This is well nice.
It's nice, isn't it? I've done a number.
Shania is visibly hurt.
It even smells better. It's amazing we've done. Is this lavender? Is that lavender?
Square.
All right, so
fancy basilisk.
There's the one step that I don't step on, and if I step on the next one, Caragor. Oh wait, can I have that shield? Shani, babe.
Yeah, what?
Can I borrow that shield, please?
Okay, fine. Wearing someone else's suit anyway. There you go.
Thank you, love you, bye, thanks. Ooh, frosty. Caragor gets the shield and avoids the first step and gingerly, not flat-footed or anything like that, gingerly ready to spring backwards, just treads on the second step.
You tread on the second step. Click. Whoosh.
Oh no!
It's empirical evidence. We're collecting evidence.
Yes.
You've got. So we'll let you have the So you've got the +4 because of the basilisk skin, and you have enough actions. If you're just going into, you can do the raise shield action as well. So give yourself another +1 on top of that for your shield action. 28.
So if I've got +4 from the suit and then a 1 for the shield, then that does not beat my new armor class.
It hits the shield and direct it. However, a rain of them start thundering in. Roll initiative.
Okay. I'm just going to go, oh fuck, which is Scout's warning, and give myself a +1.
A good idea.
Where do they come from? It confounds me. It literally confounds my arcane brain where all these darts are coming from.
It's a natural 20 on my initiative. I am ready for this trap.
Yes. Amazing. What's your total?
33.
33. Again, you beat the trap. So it is we're in initiative rounds. It's your go.
I believe I'm just coming back, aren't I? Just to
you run back.
Unless I see that the flurry of darts is slowing, in which case I'll just...
It is not, no.
How is it not slowing? Where are they coming from?
Hey, did you beat the trap as well?
No, I'm currently under attack by several darts. I'm just going to come back now, I think.
Yeah, come back. But you kind of beat such... I feel like we both kind of got like a natural kind of reaction to that was, like right up there in the venti,
I don't know what you're talking about, babe, but I'm proud of you and support you.
Yeah, okay. Cool, love you, bye.
My God. Just so we know, I'm keeping the initiatives for like Shania and Karagor as you roll them for if we drop back, because so we don't have to keep constantly re-rolling it every time we jump in. If you go back in the corridor, you'll keep that initiative.
Okay.
Alright, so Karagor lowers a shield, passes it back to Shania, unzips the waistcoat on the
There's a zip on there now.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Oh, I love it. It's like second skin.
Like Sean Connery in Thunderball, just sort of unzipping the wetsuit.
Yes, just like that. Karagor goes, right, I think all the steps are trapped. That was definitely a flurry of darts. And they just don't stop. They just continue
They don't stop.
stream.
Where are they coming from? Is it a pocket dimension?
Well,
is it linked in there? Has somebody multiplied them? I don't know.
Should we make like a long stick? Okay,
that was my initial idea, that we could just press them.
Let's try that out.
Because Bobber checked if there was magic, and there's no magic on it, so there is a finite amount of darts.
It must run out at some point.
You got it right.
Unless the little man really is in there and he can like go back to the store place. But even then, he has to go back to the store place.
I have got a 10-foot bow staff on me.
Oh wow, this is.
We could add some bones from the thing
basilisk
onto
bone.
the basilisk bones.
Karagor, you've got a 10-foot staff.
It's got reach on it, which means it can reach an extra foot.
Good God.
It's my reach. Sorry, it's got to be 5 foot, isn't it?
I was about to say,
wait.
If you just walk around with this staff, that's nearly twice my height.
Does anyone have like a mage hand or something?
Yes, I do have mage hand.
I've got mage hand, but I've got another idea.
Useful.
I could levitate one of those statues over there and place it on the step.
Yeah, do that, and let's see how long it takes for the things to run out.
Is there a weight limit on that? Levitate?
On levitate.
£5. You could pick up one of the heads of this. If you knocked the head off one of the statues, you could.
That'll be enough. I barely touched that fucking step, okay?
Here, Fulton, can you knock one of the heads off them statues?
You don't have to ask me twice.
Smash.
Thanks.
The head of a statue lands. All of you wonder whether that was once a person, but it's had its face gnawed by now, so who cares?
All right. So Bubba levitates the head and puts it onto the...
Wait, we all go back round the corner.
We're out of the...
Now you need line of sight to kind of... So I guess you can kind of levitate it to kind of the corner and then just sort of fling it round the corner and back
Sure,
up.
yeah, that's
you could levitate it directly over the step and then cancel the spell and move backwards.
Let it go and then...
Because it would just drop right and move.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just levitate it.
All right.
Ready?
You...
3.
You drop it, there's a thud. It lands on the step. It rolls down. Another minute of barrage of darts flying down.
Where do they come from?
Before the trap resets itself
Look
again.
at them, stacks of them. Now we've got darts for days.
Hold on.
Now hold on.
Is the head still on the step?
The head is. You peer around the corner. The head is lying on the step. Yeah.
Okay, so the head's on the step. But they've stopped.
but that's just the trap resetting. So we don't know if it's going to do it again. Bubba, can you just lift it and do it again? Can we just do this until the trap empties?
Just keep doing this.
I've only got a finite amount of times I can do that.
Surely you are not going to run out of magic before this bloody thing runs out of poison fucking darts. Surely.
I mean, I do have...
well, no, actually, it does. I can keep doing this for about 5 minutes, actually. So, all right, yeah, I do it again. So lift it off, put it back on the thing.
Pick it up, drop it down, jump out the way, flurry of darts.
What the?
Runs for a minute.
It runs for a minute.
They run out.
It runs for a whole 60
and so we've done 2 minutes of that so far. Yeah. And you got it for 5 minutes, so we do another 3 minutes.
I'll do the other 3. Yeah.
No, it's not been 2.
3 more times.
It's been 4. You triggered 1, I triggered 1, then Bubba's triggered 2. 4 minutes worth of aerial darts.
4 minutes, and we're going to do 3 more.
So 7 minutes.
All right, 7 minutes worth of aerial darts ensues, where a hail of darts comes down, you jump back. Hail of darts comes down, you jump back. You do it from the trap does not seem to be slowing in any way. Give me a perception check.
Right, there's got to be something. There's got to be something here going on here. Pocket dimension or.
I got 28.
28. Okay, Shania, you spot there are some sort of. You start. There's kind of almost like a grill on the floor in front of the wall where the darts are hitting, and a lot of them are hitting it and dropping through that grill and out of sight. You reckon they might be being recycled?
Like a bowling alley.
Guys, they're recycling.
Pocket dimension.
This is amazing.
It's just clever design. So, if you can get a mage hand to get a bit of stone or wood or whatever to cover that grill, then they won't feed back into the chutes, and then they won't be used back against us.
Well, I mean, it would have to be a small piece of wood, because it's, let's say, I don't know, light, bulk or less would be a way to categorize it.
What about the basilisk skin? Just lay that over the top.
You could just stick a shield over it. In fact, can we get to the grill without triggering any of the steps?
It would be tricky.
How big is the grill?
The grill is about.
This is what I like. I like asking the DM questions when he's just eaten some food.
I'm trying to enjoy my chili. Like Drummond earlier waited till I got a mouthful of chili and then was like, "I've got a spell that I don't really know."
It's an ancient tradition.
Okay, so it's about 5 foot by 10 foot.
5 foot by 10 foot, so bigger than a shield. Would need the skin, and the skin is liftable with mage hand, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the skin would not be.
Two mage hands?
Two mage hands.
I got described as, when last time we looked at mage hand, as like a key or something like that, not like a skin of basilisk.
What about 3 mage hands, Dan? Could we possibly do 3 mage hands working together?
There's only 2 of you.
You only have 2 of you that can cast.
Oh, does Shania not have mage hand?
No, I do not have mage hand.
Oh, sorry, mate, I didn't know.
No, so we could.
It's a very sore point for me. Actually, I don't like to talk about.
Yes, we could hold a couple of keys, or something like that.
Here, do you cozy cabin? Can we just walk? Can you move the cabin up the corridor whilst we're in it?
Nah,
I mean, I think if you cast
I can't
cozy,
really move the cabin.
Yeah, and if you cast cozy cabin in here, we'd probably be crushed to death by the cozy cabin. Cozy smears on the floor.
But it's magical. I don't know.
No, you don't.
But you smash well.
You do smash good, and you are very brave.
Thanks. Have you not got any other spells that can help?
Well, I mean, the way you say this.
Oh, you know what? Fuck this! I grab the skins and then I run towards the grate and I throw. Well, I tried to throw it over the grate before.
Oh, we're throwing it over the grate. Okay, so first of all, it takes a shot at you as you run into the corridor. 32.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Won't be a crit. So it'll only be 7 points of damage. And let's get a fortitude save.
Is it a crit with your basilisk armor? And
it won't be a crit.
No, is it? Sorry, a hit. Is that not enough with your basilisk?
32, yeah. I mean, he had.
I only have 24.
24, really?
Well, without the basilisk. So with the basilisk, it's 30. I think.
Which one did you pick up? The good one
I
or
took
the bad
both of
one?
them.
You took both of them. Right?
Yeah, but one of them you would only.
I wasn't hot. I wasn't wearing it. I just picked them up.
Oh, well, that does
Yeah.
bonus
So, yeah.
then. Okay, cool.
So yeah, fortitude save. Did you say? That's 18.
18. That's a fail. You are poisoned.
Oh
So,
dear.
can you roll for initiative for me, please?
Yeah. That is a 18.
An 18. Okay, the trap is going to go before you in that case. So, first thing that happens is you take 3 points of poison damage, and can I get another fortitude save to see if you get through it?
That is a 30.
A 30. Okay, yep. You shrug off the effect of the poison. You're no longer poisoned by that dart. It then shoots another dart at you because it's its turn, so it launches a dart at everything in the room. That is a 26.
That's a hit.
That hits you.
No, it's not. Not with your basilisk skin.
He wasn't
wearing them.
There's no wearing it.
So if he was wearing his fancy skin, he'd be all right.
But you went in with a shield, though, didn't you? Right? It was a shield raised.
No.
He's got the two things in his hands.
He said, to quote, "Fuck this." I grab both the skins and run towards the deadly trap.
Bolton wants to play a gunslinger, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, gunslingers have to reload as well and clean their guns. Be a nightmare.
Go and take yourself another 4 points of damage, and let's have another fortitude save against the poison from the next dart.
That is a 29.
A 29. You're not poisoned by that dart. It's you. Hang on. How many actions does it have in the thing? Dart volley. Every creature in the thing takes one action. Oh, very good. Okay, it has 3 actions. Okay, it shoots another dart at you. That's a 40.
That's a critical
which is going to be a critical hit.
Yes.
So from that one, you take 14 points of damage. And let's get another fortitude save.
That is a 32.
32, you're not poisoned, and its last action, that's a 31 to hit.
That's a hit.
7 points of damage and another fortitude save.
Natural 1.
A natural 1, critical failure. Wow. You take 9 points of poison damage, and you are clumsy too. As the poison immediately starts flooding through you. Oh my goodness! Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
Fulton, come back, you crazy fool!
And I'm afraid because you begin your round, because it's already acted, and you begin it. It now takes its reaction, which is it's. Oh no, it doesn't do that. Sorry, don't worry about me. Ignore me. What would you like to do?
I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to take that on board. Yeah, the next time something happens.
Throw the skins over the grate.
Okay, you throw the skins over the grate, covering up. It then, because you've taken an action with continuous barrage as a free action, it shoots another dart at you.
Go for it.
Natural 1.
Yay!
It misses.
Yay!
The dart pings off the wall.
Cool.
And you now have a second action.
I run back down the stairs.
You run back out of the room.
So I run back without the basilisk skin, and I just turn around. You don't see anything on the. Well, actually, you see my back, and there's nothing on my back, and then I just turn around, and my whole entire front is just covered in darts. I did it! I covered it all!
How are you feeling, Fulton? Do you need some help?
I'm over half hit points.
What on Golarium does that mean?
Speaking of which, let's get another fortitude save, Fulton. See if you can start recovering from the poison.
That is a 31.
A 31 success, not a critical success. So you move down one stage, take another 4 points of poison damage.
Cool. Okay, I have not prepared the remove poison thing.
That's okay. I'll just wait it out.
Are you? Oh, Jesus, Fulton. At least let me give you some healing, okay? She heals him.
Well, just wait until it. Hold on.
You start trying to cough up with the needles. Give me another fortitude save.
That is a 31 again.
A 31. It's a save. You managed to just kind of cough up the last of the poison.
I feel better already.
Okay, good. Well, here you go. She puts hands on, and he gets healed. Let's see. It's 14 points of healing. I think also. Do I get? I think I get to add my. Is it?
Is it the heal spell?
Yeah, the heal spell.
I think you add 8 to it, or you add.
I think it's my level. I thought it was my level. Okay, maybe it is.
I don't think it is.
Okay, all right.
Have a look.
Sorry,
it's the 2 action.
Do you know what?
Oh yeah, it does. It increases by 8. You're right. Okay, so 14 plus 8. That's 22.
22.
Thanks, Shania.
So I could try something here. Now, Dan, this is going to be something different. How much am I allowed to command Jin?
You can tell Jin to do what you like.
I can tell Jin to do what I like, and I also have the ability to share my senses with Jin. So I can tell him what to do. Not directly control, but I can say what to do and then share the senses of what he is doing.
Yes.
Okay, so I say, now, Jin, you're going to be very brave. I want you to just go and... Well, now, listen, he's got a move speed of 40 feet. And he is...
It's difficult terrain, though, so...
It is difficult terrain. He is... I believe he's tiny. Is he tiny?
Can we put the boots on him?
Put the boots on. It doesn't actually say whether or not Jin's size, but I presume he's... What are the different categories? Small, medium, large?
He'd be small, or I think he'd be small.
Wouldn't small be like halflings and stuff like that? Because he's tiny. He's only like the size of a fox.
Okay, probably tiny. Yeah, he's pretty
small. I think I seem to remember it tiny. So he's a tiny size.
Okay.
So right. So you're gonna have to do this, and you run up the stairs and see if there's a lever or anything else like that. And if there is, pull it.
Wait, hang on, Velda. Not that any of us have got much particular attachment to your fox, because we never see it and you never get it out or anything like that. But I've still got I'm a bit querulous about sending a little foxling out into a corridor full of darts.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
That's very sweet. I mean, to be honest, if anything happens to Jin, I should just re-conjure him. He's a familiar. He's not technically a real fox, you know.
Wait.
What?
What?
Well, I'm a wizard.
It's like saying Fulton's not a real dwarf.
Well, I suspect that Fulton isn't a real dwarf, to be honest. His knowledge of lore is sketchy at best. But yes.
Hang on. So what happens if Jin dies?
Well, I can sort of re-summon him, recreate him.
What?
I created Jin.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What?
Magic is evil!
It's not evil. Look at him. Look at his little face. Oh, he's scrunched up.
You're about to send him to his death willingly.
No, I don't think he will. Now, I've been looking
at this. He's a beloved pet of yours.
I'm going to have a little think about this, because I think Jin's weight won't be enough to set off the trap. And so at least I can go up there and have a look through Jin and see what's at the top, and if it's worth getting.
No, we had listen. Fulton has just got a face full of darts, so we can just expend all these dart things in a way that doesn't mean we have to kill a bloody fox 10 times. It's not like
we don't have to kill him. Look, could you, when you did your check of the trap, could you tell me approximately the weight it would take to push the pressure pad?
You don't know.
So he didn't get enough in his roll to do that, or
no? You don't. That's not.
Oh, I see. I wonder if it like detect traps or something like that.
No, it's.
I think he's going to be all right.
But seeing as the skins are on he got the skins on, right?
Got the skins on the grates.
Okay.
Yeah, the grates are covered.
Oh, the grates are covered. So okay.
the grates are covered. Why don't we just see if we can make it run out before we start sacrificing?
So now we need to see if we can do the same thing with the levitates.
I'm just imagining the spin-off of Edge of Tomorrow, except it's just Jin's face, like a load of robots and stuff.
I mean, it's up to you, but if they are coming back...
I would rather, even if it's not like a real fox and it's just some kind of conjuration, which is freaking me out, by the way.
Well, no, he's not an illusion. He is real, but I created him.
Yeah, okay, but if he dies, you can recreate him, okay? So that's what's freaking me out, okay? It's the unnaturalness of it.
I'm having existential dread.
Why?
So does it have its own will and stuff?
Well, okay, look. Just let's stick a pin in that for the moment, or try not to get a dart stuck in it, okay? So let's just fucking see if we can run them out. That was the original plan, okay? And, if you want to kill a fake magic animal, I call it a last resort, okay?
I don't want to kill him, but he's very small and very light and very agile, so, I thought it'd be a good solution.
Does it feel pain? Does it feel pain, Velda?
I can't communicate. You can tell by his pausing that yes, it fucking does.
I don't know the answer to that.
So Jin has a movement of 40 feet. The stair is difficult terrain, but is 40 feet high. So it means in 2 movement actions, Jin can make it to the top of the stairs.
To be fair,
don't trust him. He's trying to make us do it. It wasn't
making him rush. It wasn't making him rush. It was just because he's so small and light. I thought maybe because this is designed for people, not little animals. All right. Well, let's. Actually, no. Hang on a sec. How heavy was the head you put on there? 5 pounds.
Heavy is the head.
Heavy is the head that sets off the darts.
To be honest, I like the way you're thinking outside the fox.
There we go. See, look at that. Yeah, and I don't want to risk Jin. I'm very fond of him, and I do keep him hidden most of the time because it is rather distressing to obviously put him in danger.
But Fox pincushion is backup plan to this. Let's try and empty out the chutes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try. Let's do that. Let's try and empty it out.
Have we got any more levitation?
I mean, I can do it again. I'm rinsing my spells, but yeah.
Yeah, do it. Go.
How many uses have you got of that?
Well, if I do this, it's basically out of my spell lot, so I'm running low on my top level spell, basically.
All right.
I'll have none after this, I think. Or one.
Just a little sleepy.
Yeah, we could have a sleep, couldn't we? All right. I levitate the head.
You levitate the head. You drop it
back down.
Hail of darts come over, hit the thing, land this time on the skins, and they don't start to. Not as many of them drop through the grate. You look over to the corner to where Jin, Jam, and Falop are all just sort of sitting, smoking cigarettes, and just looking concerned, watching on to see if this plan works.
We could send Jam.
No, we're not sacrificing anything.
Just drop the head again. Drop the head again. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'll drop the head again. There we go.
We might need Jam to give to some monster at the top.
How you doing on spell slots there, Bubba? You got another one in you?
Well, this levitate goes for a while, so
it's 5 minutes.
So you get 5 goes, I think.
Yeah, I got five goes of levitate.
5 goes during the minute. Okay, so you hit it about 5 times. There's now a pile of the darts building up on top of the thing. It still seems to be going.
By the way, just as a side note, can Caragor just safely grasp quite a few of those darts and start stashing them away? Because they...
You can pull a few of them. Give me a survival check to not poison yourself.
24.
24, yes, you successfully managed to retrieve 5 darts. Great. Add it to your inventory.
So there's still loads and loads of darts coming down, is there?
There's still a lot coming down after you finish that one. So you're running low on spells on that one. So what's your next?
Mate, this ain't going. There's still
just so many darts. So many darts. Look at them. Okay, who made all these darts?
Okay, let's kill Jin. Come on.
I get the feeling there's just enough darts in here to make sure that we have to use the backup plan. Do you know what? Has anyone else got that feeling? I've got that feeling. Do you know what I mean?
There's something about it.
Always going to be just a bit more darts than we've got resources
too many darts.
Yes, too many darts.
Let's kill Jin.
Too many darts.
All right, well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I might just get... because the thing is, he's going to skitter up them so fast, and he's so light. I'd be very surprised if he set off the trap. I mean, it would be like a hair trigger.
More accurate. Them things are more accurate than me when I'm relaxed and I'm hunting prey.
No, Carragher. It's fine. Wink, wink.
Out of character. their lowest roll was 28.
Yes, he won't stand a chance. If the darts fire, he's going to be in trouble. But I can't see any other way up here.
Okay, I mean, this is sending him to his death, I'm sure of it, but you say you can just reconjure him, so life means nothing to you.
I mean, I don't want to send him to his death. I thought that I'd have more information about it, and it would be, otherwise what are we going to do? Try and find another way?
Maybe we just don't go up the stairs this time.
Should we just leave?
Yeah.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
We're just going to go now after all that.
Well, no, hang on. No. I feel like I want to see this gin plan through at least. Unless
you're serious about this?
Unless anyone's got like some kind of wall borrowing thing where we could just collapse this bit of the wall, access the inner mechanisms of the darts, and pull them out.
Nah.
That would require something like
maybe if I
shape
sleep
on a massive scale that I do know.
Just hold on a moment.
I think we should do the gin plan.
Let's try the gin plan.
Right, Dan, just quickly run past me. I'm saying this rather casually. How easy is it for me to reconjure gin and stuff like that?
If your familiar dies, you can. I believe it takes. I think it maybe takes a week before you can reconjure a familiar. Master abilities. I think it's about a week.
Now I think about it, I'm not entirely sure of the effect that losing my familiar will have. I know that's terrible. I've had him for so many years.
No, hang on. You've sold us on it.
No,
We've got the backup plan. It was the backup plan.
I mean, I'm not sold. I'm 100% not sold.
Because the thing is, guys, there's a part of me that just wants to unravel this mystery where the darts come from.
Okay, do you know what? I'm going to try something real quick here. I'm just going to use. I've got a high frequency thing. I'm going to try and attack the mechanism at the top and see if I can just smash it, shatter it. It's called shatter. That's what I'm going to do.
Are you going to bat think the trap?
That's the idea, yeah. Are you ready? Here I go.
Shania, you need to see the mechanism.
And she like, I don't know if I need to see it.
Well, you can see you can just see the upper levels of the staircase. You can try and cast it on that. So you step out into the sort of entry to the staircase. You target the spell.
And she sort of puts her hands up, and then goes up like this, like she's screaming, and her eyes go black, and she what's it called? Yeah. I was thinking Wendigo. Is it Wendigo? No, it's not that. Banshee. She does a banshee thing.
Concentric circles flying out. And as you summon it up, you summon up the magic, you target it at the top of the stairs, and as you do, you feel the step under your foot dip down slightly, and you hear a dun, 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 dun,
wait.
And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Sheesh.
Jeez.
I mean, I didn't want to put my foot on the stairs.
I was going to say, yeah.
If you want to have line of sight up the stairs, you have to go into the
stairwell.
That to run in.
Okay, all right. Well,
let's see how it plans out next week. Oh, it's a good time to end the record sesh, isn't it?
Oh boy.
This week's episode was made possible by a bunch of absolute legends that are our patrons, and specifically this week, our Dangerling of the Week. It's Nathaniel Soldivar. Nathaniel, thank you so much, you absolute star. It's people like you that let us keep making this wonderful show. If you want to join Nathaniel, if you want to be a Dangerling of the Week or get a friend's name on there, very easy. Go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. Join the Dangerling of the Week tier, and we will get that name on our show. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, Nathaniel. See you next week.